Hey you guys, thank you for tuning into my YouTube again. I'm so excited to be doing this. So this is going to be a hair tutorial and a makeup tutorial split into two videos. I'm really excited to take you on the journey, so let's get into the makeup. First things first is to get this hair out of my way. Of course, I've got little reindeer ears, perfect for the mood. And I'm going to be starting with some e.l.f. illuminating primer. This is the golden glowy primer. You seriously need the smallest amount. It gives you a serious glow under your foundation. It is incredible. And I thought, considering this is a festive look, and into foundation, I'm going to be using the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear in the color Barcelona. And you can really just see the color is so perfect to my tan. This is such a full coverage foundation. I love this. Moving into concealer, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in the color Light Beige. This is my new favorite concealer. I'm absolutely loving the way it is a finish on my skin. It seriously lasts such a long time. So I just go down my nose. I actually have been recently doing my concealer like this lately, in sort of a triangle under my eyes, because I don't necessarily need to bring my concealer all the way up. I just need really that. And you can see that for this, I'm actually using the Kylie Grinch. It's actually the blush palette as my little mirror, just to keep in theme. And for my contour, I'm going to be using the Tarte Clay Stick Foundation in the color Tan Deep Honey. This is a really nice contour color. It's really, really golden. Although Cindy Lou Who is actually a child, we're doing the modern day snatched Cindy Lou. So I'm quite positive she hasn't contoured her face. We're mixing it up this year. 2020 Cindy Lou Who. So it's about 3,000 million degrees here in Australia. So I'm actually going to set with two different powders. I'm going to do the Laura Mercier translucent powder, which is my go-to. And I'm also going to do the Sephora set powder in the color golden. So this is a more goldeny color, but I really need to set sort of my entire face today just because it's so hot. My makeup is melting away. So first and foremost, the Laura Mercier powder for under my eyes. And the Sephora set powder doesn't necessarily need to be baked like the under eye. So I'm just going to add that all over. And it's a really golden honey color. It's a lot closer to the color of my foundation. So this is going to be a great set. Just while that's setting, I'm just going to go in and finish this contour off on my nose. So I just like to push the product into my nose because you still want it to have those contour lines. You don't really just want to wipe the product away. So I just like to slowly blend the product up into my brow bone. So I went out this morning and I just bought the new MacBook Pro 2020. I'm so excited, so I can get some really, really strong content out to you guys coming 2021. Look out. As you can see, that nose contour has still kept its fine lines, but is all blended into the skin quite perfectly. So while that is still setting, we're going to go in and do our eyes now. We're going to be using the Kylie Cross Grinch palette. So this look is going to be predominantly the Kylie Cross Grinch collection. So I'm really, really excited to jump into these products. They look so beautiful. As you can see, the packaging is as cute as a button. The actual palette itself is the same pattern. and it is gorgeous. The colors are amazing, and my favorite feature is that there's actually a Grinch head on the actual mirror, so it's so gorgeous. The palette is stunning. Going to be doing a bit of a golden green look, and I'm going to start with the greens, and I'm actually going to go in with this light green here, which is actually the Who Pudding color, and it is so cute. And I'm just going to do this as an all over base green, and it's actually exceptionally pigmented. So I wasn't expecting it to be this pigmented. I've actually had Kylie palettes before and they are quite pigmented, but this is really, really pigmented, especially for a green. It is actually such a sweet green. It's so beautiful. It's not too vibrant. It's actually a perfect green. As far as I'm concerned, it's a very pastel green. Going in now with the green in Mean Darker Green, which is a beautiful green. It's a lot more of a neon green. And I'm just going to do this on the outer eye and also the inner, because I'm going to do a bit of a middle golden look. And this has just super accentuated the green tones. And I just like to build my product. I don't like to go in so heavy with the colors straight away. I just like to slowly and gradually build and blend so that it's not such a blocky, this color, that color, this color. It's much more blendable if you build. I hope the camera is picking up these gorgeous green elements. It's just so beautiful. Very pigmented. I'm really hoping you guys can see how actual pigmented this is. And I'm just going to bring this same green in Green and Mean color, and I'm just going to bring it out a bit because I'm going to be doing a bit of a wing. If you know the Who look, it's very flicky on the end and lashes on the end, so it's all very accentuated. So as far as the base is concerned, I'm really happy with these green tones. They're so gorgeous. So we're going to go in now with some eye concealer, and I'm just using my e.l.f. eye concealer. It is in the color Sheer. I'm actually going to do this in a very odd manner today. So I'm actually going to do it just straight down the middle of the eye, breaking up the two greens. Just to coat where we've just concealed, I'm just going to go in with this beautiful nude color, which is called Who's Who. And you can probably see I'm actually using the palette as my mirror, and it is so cute being able to see the Grinch. It is so cute and motivating. So I'm just going to coat that concealer in this beige color just to get ready for our golds. And I'm going to start with some shimmer colors. So I'm going to go in with this really sparkly green color. It's so gorgeous. It's called Last Can Who Hash. And I'm just going to apply that to the outer eye and up above. So cute, so pigmented. Absolutely loving. For the inner eye, I'm actually going to go in with one of the shimmer eye glazes, the color Lil Grinch. The packaging, by the way, is just to die. It's all in the Who writing. It's this really shimmery green. I'm actually going to just apply this with my finger. So I'm just going to pick up a bit of this with my finger. Not too much, but we'll see. And I'm just going to go into the corner of the eye. Wow. It is so pigmented. And then just above to meet the other glitter. I cannot believe how pigmented that is. That is just insane. For the gold, I'm going in with the other shimmer glaze, and this is in the color Stealing Christmas. This is the gold version of what we've just done, and it is stunning as well. And again, I'm just going to go in with my finger just so that I can really control the product. But again, it's so creamy. It's just picked up so much. The creaminess of these formulas is amazing. And I'm just going to do that over our beige that we've just done, and you can see how already amazingly pigmented this is. Wow. So you can see that the colors aren't so blocky, they just sort of blend from one green to gold to the lighter green. It's just exactly the look that we were going for. Loving, loving, loving all of these Grinch products. So worth the wait. Obviously, I've said this before, buying from America, it does take a long time to get products, but let me tell you, this was worth it. This is such a cute collection, and I'm just loving this. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of a fluffy brush now, and I'm just going to just do a really quick little blend. Now for the under eye, because we've got quite a lot going on for the eyelid, I just want a bit of like a greeny under eye, but I do want it to be a little bit darker. So I'm so excited that this color is in this palette, and it's called A Stocking Full of Gold, and it's a really olivey khaki color. And I actually really love that because I'm going to use the Kylie Cross Grinch eyeliner, which is a very similar color. And I'm just going to really build that just gently. That is so perfect to tie in our eye look, and I'm going to now go in with the eyeliner. So again, 10 out of 10 packaging. It is the liquid liner pen in the color Olive, which is funny because that is an olive color that we just used. This is going to tie our look so perfectly. I'm just going to start from the middle of the eye and just bring that up to the wing. And then just get them to meet. I actually really love this eyeliner as an everyday eyeliner color. It is so beautiful. It's not necessarily just a festive color. It is such a beautiful color. Just quickly before I get into mascara and lashes, I'm just going to do a little bit of a highlight. And I'm actually going to use the really light green called Mount Crumpet, and it's just going to add a pop, perfect, of highlight to the inner corner of our eye without taking away from our already busy look. So just moving to brows quickly, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Cosmetics Extra Precise Brow Pencil. You guys have seen me do my brows 1,000 times, so you know that I just like to brush through and then lightly flick to line that lower line, and then flick through to where I don't have hair. And in with mascara with the e.l.f. Cosmetics Length and Volume Mascara in the color Black. I'm going to be adding lashes to my full lashes. I'm only going to be adding lashes to the outer eye, much like the Whoville flick as mentioned. So I'm just going to really pack on that mascara into these inner lashes. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do this look in 2 different videos, otherwise it's going to be the longest video in history. So I'm going to probably release this look of the makeup and then the look of the hair, which quietly I'm nervous about. You guys, I cannot get over this eye look. It is so golden and green and festive. It's just amazing. I'm in love. Love, love, love. So for lashes, I'm going to be using the Kylie Jenner lashes, and these are in the individual trios. So I have actually used these before, but I have done a full look with them. I'll put the photo here so you can see this is the full look of these lashes, but like I said, I'm only going to be doing these to the outer of the eye. So it's that flick. What I like to do is I just pick up a trio, just really lightly on the 3 little dots. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick them right at the end of my eye. Like so. Just going in with a second trio. So I'm just going to be adding this second trio just next to that first trio that I popped on. Like that. And you can see that it's just actually given a fleck at the end. So now that I've got them both on and they're drying, I have decided that I am going to pop on a third set. So while these are drying, I just thought I'd mention that these are so much easier to put on than a full strip lash, because you really can control how thick you want them, where you want them to go. It is so much easier to control than this full strip that you're trying to position. So if you aren't comfortable putting on strip lashes, totally recommend individual trio clusters. Or of course, if you want to look like Cindy Lou Who and only have the outer of your lashes flecked up, definitely worth. So while my lashes are drying, I am going to go in now with blush, and I'm actually using the pressed blush palette, which, look at this packaging, it's all glittered. It is so gorgeous. So this is the Max the Reindeer blush. So it is the palette that I've been using for my mirror, and it is so gorgeous. You can see it's a really, really hot pink, and I love this for this look because it's going to be such an extra look. I decided against doing bronzer for this look because I wanted to have really, really pink cheeks, and as you can see, it is perfect. I'm really loving blush these days as well, so let me tell you, this is going to get some strong use in my books. And I just want to go a little bit OTT with the blush just because of the look that it is. So perfect. And of course, it wouldn't be a Christmas look without some highlighter. So again, gorgeous glittery package, and this is the Littlest of Who's highlighter, and this is so gorgeous. I actually swatched this when I received it. Again, gorgeous little Grinch packaging. This is such a marshmallowy color. It's so white and marshmallowy. I'm so excited. I'm just going in with my fanned Smashbox brush number 22. This is my favorite highlighter brush, and I'm just going to do under the eyes like so. Wow, it's really, really illuminated. Down the nose. I'm feeling like a frosted cookie right now. I am loving how extra this is. I want to go out like this. This is festive on point. And then for lips, this was actually a really tough decision for me, but because the eyes and the face are such an extra look, I'm going to use a kind of nudie lip, but I wanted to just show you guys these lipsticks. The packaging is to die. I've actually swatched a few and the formula is beautiful. So I'm loving this formula, but look at this packaging. All the red is actually glittered. It is so gorgeous. The lipstick that I'm actually going to use is called Oh the Noise, and it's a really nudie, beautiful color. But before I actually do that, I'm going to go in with some lip liner. And this liner isn't part of the package, but it is a Kylie Cosmetics lip liner, and it's the color Exposed. So the lipsticks, again, that really gorgeous green, and the stick is to die for. They are so creamy. And this is my most favorite piece of this entire Grinch collection, and it is the high glosses. They're actually a Grinch ornament, which is so cute, and then on the back is actually the gloss. This is such an absolute keeper. There's such a detailed drawing, and again, glittery red Santa hats. This is such a treat. I was so excited to receive these, and this one that I'm going to be using is Sweet Like Candy Cane Gloss, which is such a cute pink. Totally perfect to top this look off. I was going to do a red lip for this look, but because we were doing such an extra eye and sort of the fleck on the end, which you guys can see now has dried, and obviously some pink cheeks, I didn't want to go too overboard with this look. I wanted to keep it still a little bit Whoville. I still want to do Cindy Lou. I don't want to go into something crazy, so just a pink gloss is perfect. So this is the final Cindy Lou Who hair and makeup. I just wanted to say a massive thank you for watching this. This has been such an odd look for me. I was so excited, loved doing it. I loved the Kylie Cross Grinch palette. It was so exciting to work with those colors and just do something crazy. I'm loving how this hair turned out. This is so cute. I actually want to go shopping like this. Thank you again for watching my channel. I will catch you on the next video.